Hi, it's Hannah Lily off of Tumblr. I was asked to do a video and I have some questions to answer. Okay, this is quite a long one, but it's just something I wanted to talk about. It says, could you write me a poem about a boy whose best friend committed suicide and is now on a sort of crusade to save other kids from taking their lives? Specifically a girl who struggles with cutting and anorexia. I don't really mind what the poem is about, to be honest, just something about life and how it's worth living. I really like writing poems for people, it's fun, but I don't really like writing about suicide because I don't have any experience of it and there isn't really a good angle on it, and I don't always write good angles on it, but I'm generally fairly positive about that kind of thing, and I'm not really articulating this right, but I don't want to write about something that I don't really know how to talk about without it romanticising it. But I don't know. I just, as a rule, I won't really write about suicide. Quite a lot of my poems are about depression and eating disorders or that type thing. But I don't generally write about suicide because that's not fun. Yeah, that was a shit answer, but no, I won't write that. And the whole crusade to save other people is really it doesn't work, so there's no point writing about it. Can you write me a poem about wanting to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you in the same way? I have written so many poems about this. It sucks. I'm always in that situation. And I will tell you something. They will finally want to be with you and you won't want to be with them. So, yeah, I'll find you some and I'll write it in the links underneath this. Would you mind writing a poem about seemingly loving numerous people who have never loved you back and had that effect on your heart? Same thing. Yeah, I've kind of already done that. Yeah, those are my poems about that. I think a couple of the latest ones I've been writing about that, but yeah, it really sucks, doesn't it? It's kind of hard to write about though because it just sounds a bit sad, and like the whole suicide thing, if there's just one angle to it, it's not very interesting. Would you mind recommending some poetry blogs that you enjoy? No. I don't follow that many poetry blogs. I tend to just write my own poems and I read books, but I'm really bad at following other blogs. I follow Writings for Winter, and a few people that post their own poems, like Zelda Fitzgerald Eden, who her blog at the moment is Zelda Fitzgerald. I think her poetry blog is Eden-Halo or something. Yeah, I'll write that link. She's really, really good, and that's one of the people who inspired me to start my one. But yeah, if you send me a message, I will probably promo you, because I'm not very good at finding good blogs on Tumblr. Will I write a poem about falling in love from a distance? I did that, yesterday. Read my blog. Right, and then someone said to read out a poem, so now I have to find it. I wrote this one, I think it was yesterday. And it's meant to be spoken word. So I'll say it now. It doesn't have a name. I kind of stopped naming my poems. But it starts with Once I was a snake. Once I was a snake, gliding through the grass amongst the broken glass of a city where snakes do not belong, terrified of myself, of catching the reflection of scales and fangs in the shop window. And once I was the wind, whispering through the trees, staring into the warm windows of houses I was not welcome in, rattling the glass panes in pain, screaming, "Let me in," to backs turned towards the fire, the television flickering, bickering and snickering against me. Once I was the rain, people would call my name, sing it loudly in their houses, praise me and save me in their memories, teach me in their classrooms with their flowers. But when I came, they ran away, hiding under umbrellas, eyes down, waiting for me to pass, blaming me for their sadness as they turned indoors, alone and dry. Yeah, I have phobia of snakes, hence the whole snake thing. I look really gross. But that's that. It's been 5 minutes. You know, I did that thing where you like pick a spot and it makes it worse. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice day. Bye.